As I said, you've been traveling a ton with Ford's Gin. Um, I'm not going to bother going into the in-depth how long you were bartending before you did it, but what was your aha moment when it came to like creating Ford's Gin and taking this new direction?
The aha moment to me really does start with a couple of people, but I would say from a product insight perspective, it's Sasha Petrusky at Milk and Honey, who pointed out to me that he said he actually asked me the question, Simon, what is your favorite gin and a martini and why? And I went, well, my favorite gin and a martini is this. This is pre-Forged Gin days. And the reason why is because of the balance, this, and so on. And then he asked me the next question, he said, what's your favorite gin in a gin Ricky? And I'm like, oh, this, because of the coriander and the way it structures with the lime, and I love that, and it tastes it. So and then he goes, what's your favorite in a gin fizz? And this went on and this went on, and then he just pointed out to me, he goes, you've just said different gin for every single different drink. And we sort of came to this conclusion together that if you like gin, you can probably say what your favorite gin is, but if you love gin, then your answers are going to be, well, my favorite in a martini, my favorite in a gin and tonic, my favorite in a Tom Collins is, right? And so he then pointed out that there's only one space in the world, and we should create a premium jack of all trades gin that could try its best to work with all of the different flavors that we find in the classic cocktails, because if it works in those, it'll then work as a great springboard for creativity for bartenders as well. And so we sort of took a chef-like approach and reverse engineered a recipe for Forged Gin, and it just felt like a different approach to gin, and I was definitely a naysayer at the beginning, because I was like, the world doesn't need any more gins. But Sasha was like, actually, it's because there are so many gins doing so many different things. It needs a kind of place to go that's a safe place that's going to make a great Negroni, a great martini. And if you take it home or if you put it in your well, it's going to do the job.